It wins 21 coolest tech at CES 2026.
Watch one CES video this year, this should be it. This is CES 2026.
CES 2026.
So we're checking out Realbotics. We were here last year, but we understand there's some updates, and we're here to find out what they are. So I feel like you guys broke YouTube last year as probably the most prominent company to come out of CES. What's new at Realbotics this year?
Number one, we have David over here, our new, as he's called him, our new smug robot.
He's got a little bit of an expression on his face. It's like a little bit of like superiority.
The fact that he evokes some emotion in you, I think is a good thing.
Yes. You were talking about AI vision. Can you tell me about how that's baked in this year?
Our robots are a little more autonomous. So the AI takes the information it sees, what it's observing, and makes decisions based on that.
So it's basically trained on a number of human behaviors to be able to sort of interpret and see.
It can recognize human emotions. I'm not sure there's any other company in the world that has tied in hardware to being able to recognize human emotions. Our robots have the motorized wheel platform, more efficiency, but number two, we're the only guys that have humanoid robots that plug into the wall. So if you are an enterprise client, you don't necessarily care about the walking. What you care about is a robot that will work for you all day, all week. You can see here, she follows me, and you can see she's much more fluid than the one we had last year. This will be across all of our robots here next year. They'll be able to talk and recognize you. They'll be able to, read. They'll be able to see colors, and again, recognize emotion. We did this, sometimes you go to a fashion show, they have like the craziest outfits, and it's really just to get attention. We wanted to show a little bit of creativity and something sci-fi related, to demonstrate that we make robots that look like this, but we can make them look like anything.
Sure.
One of the things that makes us unique is you can customize the appearance, voice, and personality of your robot through us. Again, nobody else is doing that kind of stuff.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
So this company, Even Realities, is making a lot of noise right now. They make lightweight AR glasses.
Okay.
Let's check them out. Oh, I see it. I do see the screen.
So every sentence in the conversation has been transcribed in real time.
Wow, yeah, and I'm also seeing the date, the time, the weather outside, health metrics, so
Yes,
this is a certain
just-
widget
just
or
like
screen.
this. For example, for translation, let me just put it into Chinese to English.
Okay, this is about to blow my mind if this works. This is gonna be incredible.
可以听到我说话吗？
Can you hear me speaking?
Exactly.
Wow, that is amazing! Can you try it again? Say something else.
你今天过得好吗？
How about without? No, let me stop. They're not like that, man. They're not like that, man. Come on, man. How about without the? Without the phone translating into the glasses.
How are you doing today?
Exactly.
Wow, that is really cool.
So first of all, it's a very good pair of glasses. Then it's a very good pair of smart glasses. It's very, very light. It's only 36 grams. They have projector here. Yeah, and
So it's
microphone.
projecting from here onto the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, and also here we have two microphones as well. Frame. It's made of magnesium. And this temple
Magnesium.
made of titanium, very flexible and very tough here.
Yep.
So this is a touchpad to collect the function that you want to go with, and in that way we bring the ring as well.
Stamp.
It gives you like easy and
then with the
discrete
ring.
control.
Okay.
And the price for the glass itself is $599 US, and for the ring, if you want to buy the ring, it's $249 US.
So actually very close to just a normal.
The price for the glass itself is $599 US,
Okay.
and for the ring, if you want to buy the ring, it's $249 US.
So actually very close to just a normal piece, normal pair of prescription glasses. Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
close. Yeah. So tell me about the anti-gravity A1.
It's the world's first 360 drone. In the package, it comes with the goggle and also the grip controller.
Google.
Together with the 360 footage, it provides a very immersive flying experience, which is very different from the traditional drone. It gives you a feeling that you are actually flying in the sky yourself.
Do you need a license for this device?
No, it's under 250 grams, so it's basically available everywhere. And the retail price is starting from $1,600 and all the way to $2,000.
A little pricier than other drones.
Yeah, but we have a goggle, so usually goggle charge a lot. So, and also you can use the goggle itself as a VR goggle.
Okay. I was a little skeptical whether this would work for a blind guy, but it does seem like it does work. Okay, we're about to take off. Yeah, so you can see 360, totally useful for reframing. You just got to get this drone anywhere near what you want to film, and then you're able to reframe. I'm really digging the one-handed control. It seems way easier than the other version. We're back at X-Real. The company announced a couple new AR glasses releases this year, but what I'm most excited about is some of the new functionality that they're baking into these new frames. So here to talk about those and try it out.
So the X-Real 1S is really exciting. We just announced it 2 days ago, and here's what it is. It's a mid-gen refresh of our X-Real 1 that came out a full year ago. But here's what we're doing. We go from 1080p to 1200p. We go from a 50-degree field of view to a 52-degree field of view. All those specs go up, and then the price goes down.
We're able to take your desktop, your Instagram feed. By the time it leaves the computer and works its way through the glasses, it's now being viewed by you in full 3D stereoscopic format.
That's crazy. I'm playing Forza right now, and that's way more 3D. It feels like you're inside the cockpit of the vehicle. I want you to see how embarrassing I am at this game here. Yeah. Ooh!
That's cool though.
I would say that it's subtle. It doesn't bang you over the head. It's not cartoonish. And how about the Asus ROG X-Real R1? So that's what I got right here.
Right here. This is the world's first 240 hertz refresh AR glasses. What this does is we take the best of what ROG does and then marry it with the best of what X-Real does. Big, rich cinematics, lightweight AR glasses. We combine those two superpowers and it's the ROG X-Real R1. Our new 1S, available now. Our ROG X-Real glasses, coming soon, Q2. We are focused on what we can bring to customers right now. So that's $450 or $449.
Okay.
We've not yet announced the price and availability for R1, but that is a premium gaming setup.
I see a mysterious cloth. Can you tell me anything about that we got here?
No, teases yes. We're working on it right now with our partners at Google and Qualcomm.
You know what?
And how
Desktop, your Instagram feed. By the time it leaves the computer and works its way through the glasses, it's now being viewed by you in full 3D stereoscopic format.
That's crazy. I'm playing Forza right now.
And it's just a plug-in. Because this laptop was going on. It's just a plug in right into the thing, just to see. This is lit.
Way more 3D. It feels like you're inside the cockpit of the vehicle. I want you to see how embarrassing I am at this game here. Yeah. Ooh! I would say that
the best of what X-Real does. Big, rich cinematics, lightweight AR glasses. We combine those two superpowers, and it's the ROG X-Real R1. Our new 1S, available now. Our ROG X-Real glasses, coming soon, Q2. We are focused on what we can bring to customers right now. So that's $450 or $449.
Okay.
We've not yet announced the price and availability for R1, but that is a premium gaming setup.
I see a mysterious cloth. Can you tell me anything about that we got here?
No, teases yes. We're working on it right now with our partners at Google and Qualcomm.
You know what? I think I'm going to get a sneak peek right now.
Don't do it. Get out of there.
I can see the AI. I see the AI in here.
Whoa. I see the AI. Fuck AI, man. Bloody AI. Woo!
What do we got here? What's Omni?
So this is a wearable ChatGPT. It's like a ChatGPT, but on your neck. You put it on your neck once in the morning, and it will summarize your entire day. It will create action items for you and memories. Let's say you forgot something. Let's say you need to walk a dog. It will remind you of that. People love it. People use it. 300,000 users total. That's kind of it.
So is it listening all the time, or do you have to trigger it to listen?
It listens all the time. You can press a button to ask it a question, but it will listen the entire time.
Talk to me about how this is different than a device like a Plod or a Humane AI pen. How's this different?
Firstly, it's open source. Plot is closed source. You don't know where your data is actually stored. And the second one is this apps marketplace. So we have 2,000 different apps, and you can do whatever you want with them. You can like send Slack events, or you can like create GitHub issues if you're a developer, and many, many more.
So the transcripts that are collected by the Omni are then seamlessly sent to these apps?
Yes, but only with your authorization. So you can install app means you authorize to share your data with them.
Get 4 iPhone 17s on us and 4 lines for just $25 a line.
We're in Boston Dynamics booth at CES 2026, checking out a product that is absolutely blowing up right now online.
My name is Mario Bellini, and I lead the Atlas product management team at Boston Dynamics. So Atlas is our flagship humanoid robot, and we have been working in the lab the last couple of years to productize Atlas using all of the latest AI techniques and deliver the robot that you see here today. So the last couple of years, AI techniques have improved enough that we can start to do manipulation, have the robot touch the world, move objects around, understand the world the same way that people do.
Can you talk to me about some of the limitations? Because I found them particularly impressive in terms of how much this thing can lift, what conditions it can work in, because we're already at some really impressive stats.
Yeah, so Atlas can lift up to 110 pounds instantaneously and closer to 70 kind of continuously. So we designed this to handle those dull, dirty, dangerous tasks, the things that are really backbreaking for people to do. It can operate for 4 hours on its battery life, swap its own battery so it can work continuously. Atlas can operate in the rain. It's IP67. It can also handle -20C to 40C. Atlas has these joints that can spin all the way around. And so we're inspired by the human form, but not limited by it.
How do you see these units coexisting with human beings in the future?
So we're not trying to make a robot person. We're trying to make this tool that's relatable, that's understandable, and the choice of the head kind of like whimsical and inviting. It's actually a modular head with the sensors and computer on board. So we've learned from the autonomous vehicle industry about how you can really reliably detect people and hazards around the robot, and the robot has that built in.
So this is the ThinkPad Rollable XD concept. It may look similar to what we saw last year, but it was actually completely redesigned, something completely new. So basically you just pause right here for a second, swipe left, and you can see that the monitor rolls up.
The technology is crazy.
And basically you just pause right here for a second, swipe left, and you can see that the monitor rolls up. Same thing in reverse. So you can see this expands from 13.3 inches all the way up to the 16 inches that we see right now. So the base we saw on the laptop this year was actually from another model. And the idea is to have a modular add-on that users can choose to add on to any laptop of their choosing at a really affordable price. So we saw the leaks that you saw. And the idea is to have So the base we saw on the laptop this year was actually from another model. And the idea is to have a modular add-on that users can choose to add on to any laptop of their choosing at a...
To add on to any laptop? How are they going to do that? That makes no sense. Because that would mean that they would have to be the laptop themselves. This is a custom thing with Lenovo. I'm pretty sure they can't have that. I'm pretty sure they can't have that at all. And it's a custom thing. That's crazy.
Really affordable price.
It's like a Dell laptop, sure. A Dell laptop is not going to have that feature on their monitor.
So we saw the leaks that you saw, but now we're here with the new Legion Pro rollable proof of concept. Basically, it expands from 16 inches to 21.5 inches, all the way up to almost 24 inches wide for a better gaming experience. Just a heads up, durability-wise, the company says the rollable is good for up to 25,000 roll cycles.
Okay.
Again, just a proof of concept at this point. So behind me is a company that's gone totally viral because of its robots' crazy fighting moves. Let's check out Engine AI.
This year we bought the two models. One is a PM, and this guy is 1.38 meter tall, with 24 degrees of freedom, and the total weight is 40 kilo. So this guy can do very flexible movement. This show is Money Keep Rolling.
Oh! Okay, all right.
In China, people using the robots for shopping mall guided tour, for reception, answer the question. Because when you're managing 5,000 different stores, when you have employees, it's hard to train them when you have a new product. And also, robots is very attractive for the customer.
Of course.
Each of the store, they have a robots, more customers they want to come.
I also saw it doing some other moves. Can we see some of the combinations and other stuff too?
Whoa!
Yeah! He needs to put a little weight on that back foot. He's getting a little tippy.
Yeah.
Whoa! He's getting a little bit tippy. Yeah. I like the little Iron Man circle in the middle.
That is a touch screen.
Oh, it's a touch screen, really?
It's a touch screen.
Okay.
People can program differently.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's pretty good. All right. We have seen a lot of footage of new humanoid robots fighting, and we wanted to see for ourselves with one of the most high-profile companies in the business right now, Unitree and their G1 humanoid robot. So I'm going to try to get in there and see what it's like to fight these things myself. So Unitree has been going absolutely viral. Your stuff is everywhere. What's new this year? What are you demoing?
So this year at CES, we're not only bringing the kickboxing robots, but also some dance moves and kung fu moves. So this year, they're learning a lot of moves from people who like the kickboxing moves. They're actually learning from professional fighters. You want to give it a shot?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's embarrass myself in front of 100 people here. Let's do it. That's hard. It's hard. They're actually like tough. 1, 2, 3. He's out. He's totally out. I was not expecting it. I was expecting it to be this silly little plasticky like child's fight, and it was kind of scary. What happens if somebody builds an army of these things? Tensor, the world's first personal robo-car. Basically, it's the first robo-taxi that the consumer themselves own. Personal robo-car, what does that mean?
Level 4, fully autonomous, hands off, eyes off, car that you can personally own. It sits in your garage. And because it's a personal vehicle, there's a lot more engineering that we had to put into the car so it could be self-cleaning, self-maintaining. All of those sensors have to stay cleaned and functioning.
So here I'm in level 3.
You're in level 3 or below.
Okay.
And if you wanted to go to level 4,
and the yoke disappears.
It does.
And I enter the future. It's trippy. It's all very smooth and quiet. Oh, that's the camera. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
So you can hide it if you want privacy.
And is it specifically for like video conferencing? That's
it
a
can
functionality?
be video. Yes, well, the car has 5G. So
wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, 5G,
5G
cool.
video conferencing.
Cool.
We have 11
Video
radar.
conferencing
We have
all the way.
37
Yes,
cameras.
I'm on my
so
way.
cameras everywhere. We have 8 NVIDIA Thor chips in the car for 8,000 TOPS of processing power. Imagine waking up in the morning and going, oh, my car just texted me. We have to leave 30 minutes early because the traffic conditions are so bad. I better get moving.
So it sounds like this integrates pretty seamlessly with like your calendar, your to-do list. So how does it work?
Yes, it's permission-based.
The other thing I want to mention that's really cool is that they actually have screens where the lights are that can project messages to pedestrians on the street.
Oh, cool.
So for example, if you're at a light and you want people to know that it's okay to walk behind you, it'll show like the safe to walk pedestrian sign on the actual screens for the lights in the back. Pebble is back on the scene with 2 products that are absolutely.
I like me some watches. I got one right here.
Blowing up right now online. The Index 01, which is the cheapest smart ring on the market, and the Round 2, which is an e-ink display round watch.
This is our update on the original Pebble Time round that we came out with in 2015. So this is V2, and you can see how different they are. First of all, the screen now takes up the entire front face of the watch. So it's the number one thing that we kind of had questions about. Second is that the battery life is now 2 weeks. Yeah, with the screen on always.
And that screen right there, is that e-ink as well?
It's an e-paper screen, so it's a color e-paper screen. The big thing about this is that it doesn't try to be too much. Like many of the other smartwatches out there, I love them, but they just try to do everything that your phone does. That's not about Pebble. Pebble's about showing you notifications, showing you time, letting you control your music, showing cool watch faces. There's a few apps for it, and the price, it's $199 for this, $225 for this.
Okay.
How about the Index 01 while we still have you? What's that?
That's a new idea. So I have this problem. I get ideas during the day, or I remember things, and if I don't write them down that second, I'll just forget them. Does this ever happen to you?
Of course, all the time.
Exactly. So I find that I'm always taking out my phone. That's the whole product. It records it, it sends it to your phone, and you have this feed we call the index of all the things that you've remembered. It's perfect for setting reminders, setting alarms. I always like asking people like, hey, what book have you read recently, or what book do you like?
I just recently went through a couple Daniel Woodrell books, like the author of Winter's Bone and Woe to Live On. Those are my most recent. Yeah.
So I would, it's not your fault, but I would probably not have remembered that. There's just all these things happening, but now I've got a memory there, and it's going to add it to my book list to check out. So it's $75. The big thing about this is that the battery life lasts for years. You never have to charge it. So it has memory here in case your phone's not in range, but if your phone's in range, it sends it to your phone as well.
So this is Magitique, a company that can make any pair of glasses smart glasses. So what is Magitique?
Right here. This is the entire device. It tracks your eyesight. Right now, he's currently watching a basketball game. Just by looking at a specific player, it's able to tell you the player's name, the stats, all the information that you want to find out about them. That information is customizable. So let's say I only want to say players' names, that's what's going to show up. There's an AI software in here that you're communicating with. We're actually also working on glasses where you could see the information on the glasses. But for the time being, this is the device, and you communicate with it.
The way it works, you said it's compatible with any number of different companies.
Any smart device.
Any smart device.
Yes.
What exactly is in that?
So there is a microphone, there is a camera. Again, you're communicating with it. So the camera is looking at what you're looking at, and it's also they're tracking your eyesight. And the microphone is so that you can communicate back and forth with it.
Now, obviously, other companies like Meta have glasses with the functionality baked into it. What's your sales pitch for why this is a better solution?
All our technology is patented, so whatever we specifically do, no one out there can do. You know, without talking smack about other companies, but this is all protected. This is just so you can have a home, so you can understand more, so you could search up whatever that you want to learn about it within the comforts of just your eyewear.
So last year, Roborock introduced the Saros Z70, which made a ton of waves because it was that little robot with the arm that could pick up socks. This year, they're introducing the Saros Rover, a robot with legs that can navigate stairs.
There are some robot models out there that exist from other brands that can climb stairs, but this is the first ever that can actually clean as it goes.
So how does this thing actually work?
There's sensors and AI that's built into the technology, and that's what allows it to actually detect that it's running into the stairs, and then it can detect the height of the stairs and the width and everything. So it's really, really smart technology that's built into all of our robots.
And is this a wet clean or a carpet clean or both?
It's a vacuum cleaner for now. I believe it should also mop, but for now it can definitely vacuum for now, and that's what we're showcasing today. Essentially, we just want to make life easier for everyone, and obviously if that we can combine the most tech as possible, we definitely would consider pursuing that. Obviously, it's a working model, and that's what we wanted to showcase today. It will be available for the mass market in a year or so.
What's the battery life?
Again, I think that's something that's going to be perfected over time. It should have comparable battery life as our other robots.
This is LG's Cloyd Robot Assistant. It's getting a lot of hype right now. We just saw a demo in which Cloyd interacted with a host to open up a refrigerator, get a drink, all different implications for what LG is calling a zero labor home.
Welcome to Science Fiction Future begins today. We are showing our Cloyd robot here, which actually is thinking for itself. I'm kind of forgetful sometimes, and at night it's very important that, you know, the windows are locked up and that my temperature is set properly and my doors are locked, and Cloyd would take care of that for me automatically. So we have our AI, which we call affectionate intelligence. So all of our appliances will be talking to Cloyd, and with ThinkQ on, it's going to be talking to third-party sensors, so we have that whole home protection, as you were talking about, the whole home scanning.
So what makes the Limex Tron series really interesting is that it's multimodal. If you look at the legs, you see that it has interchangeable wheels or feet. It's got tracks on top for a sensor kit or an arm. Essentially, it's a blank slate for the customer.
And this is Tron 1, the world's first multimodal bipedal robot. And here we can say the perfect balance capability, no matter how you push robot still keep balance, and it's multimodal, so you can just quickly change the foot ends from the solid foot to the wheel mode. So it means that one single robot with 3 different foot ends. And this robot can be used for like security check and patching and ends. Solid foot to the wheel mode. So it means that one single robot with 3 different foot ends. And this robot can be used for like security check and patching, and also as a really perfect research platform.
I see a company representative over there who's actually controlling this demo right now. Is that how this robot is going to work in the future, or will this thing operate autonomously? How is this thing actually controlled?
For now, we use the remote controller to control it move, and in the near future, it can be possible. It can be autonomous move. It's open API, so you can just customize your all solutions. You can install robot arm. This is one solution, and another two is voice kit. And voice kit, install voice kit, you can just interact with this robot and can integrate with large language models like ChatGPT or Google Gemini to make robots think smarter, can give you a quick response. And also we have a sensor kit. Sensor kit means that there are some accessories like a LiDAR camera and can do autonomy navigation.
This is Project Motoko. There's only 2 of these in the world. It's a new product from Razer. It is America's first AI-enabled headphones.
When I'm working out, when I'm cooking, when I'm at the airport, I always have a headset on. So we feel like it's just going to really naturally enhance a lot of people's already everyday life. This obviously provides over-the-ear privacy and a little bit better audio experience. We have so far been able to achieve over 30 hours of battery life. I'm going to send you a picture of some of the ingredients that I have. Can you let me know what I'm able to make?
All right, I see you've got some really nice ingredients here. With these, you can easily make a delicious pasta dish.
Okay.
You could do a garlicky bacon and tomato pasta with sautéed greens.
And you say this also has the potential to capture video as well.
Yes, absolutely.
And is this recording and listening all the time, or are you triggering it when you want it to listen?
Great question, either or. So you can either have them always on, always listening, if you're gaming or working out, or you can have them off completely.
You're the only product that I've seen combine these things, a listening device with the camera. I don't think anybody else is doing that.
They haven't.
Yeah.
So Razer's at the forefront. We're really excited, and we just feel like the universal compatibility, the universal form factor, it's going to be a game changer.
Where other robotics companies are focused on things like strength and agility, Sharpa is focused on dexterity and precision of movement.
At CES, we revealed our full-body robot for the first time. It's called North, and it's been dealing cards, assembling a windmill, taking Polaroid photos, and playing ping pong, obviously. We're watching our full-body robot, North, assembling a windmill. For a robot to accomplish autonomously, it's very, very hard. It's using different types of material. We have paper, we have plastic. Those materials, they have different rigidity. So, you instinctively adjust your grasp depending on whether the material is deformable or rigid. It has to do the same, and that's where the sense of touch and the tactile sensors that we have in the fingertip really matters. Some objects that it has to manipulate are small, others are long and thin, and it needs to adapt how he positions his finger to be able to properly interact with those objects. So that's a third level of difficulty. So this booth actually is the one that attracts the most robot expert, because we know how difficult it is to accomplish this task.
Okay, behind me is a super cool product. It's a haptic glove that lets you physically feel objects in VR. I just pressed a button that caused like a nozzle to shoot out, it looks like steam. Oh my goodness, wow, it's giving you temperature sensitivities. Wow, and you can actually feel it in the palm of the hand and in the fingertips. You can actually feel a cool sensation.
The Touch Diver is a glove that lets you feel and touch and grasp virtual objects during an extended reality application. You can grasp the object and feel this object in terms of stiffness of the object. So the contact force that you apply on it when you grasp it, you feel it on your fingers, and then you feel the rigidity of the object, but also the material and also the temperature of this object, if it's hot or cold.
And now we're going to trigger the red one.
Go on the fire.
Wow, so now we have an open flame on the red one. Wow, you can actually feel the heat. Yeah, and it's like hot, it's uncomfortable. It's actually uncomfortable. Wow, that's crazy. All right. Okay, so I just put it up to the screw. Yep. Wow, and you feel a little bit of feedback in the finger as the screws are getting drilled here. This is the one that feels the roughest so far. The technology, everything else feels so rad. And even this is incredible. Wow. You're getting a little cool sensation from the stone.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting.
Then there is the white one.
Yeah, and this one says crushed rock. So I'm guessing this one should be a little bit more like jagged, a little bit rougher. Yeah,
rough.
let's see. Yeah, you do feel a smoothness difference. There's a little like bumpiness to this guy right here. I feel like the marble's a little bit cooler too.
There is a cutaneous feedback that is applied on the finger pad, like something that's a platform that compresses your skin during the interaction, and this gives you the feedback about the because what happens when we touch a real object is this. So I perceive the object because it applies a force on me, and this force is replicated by the touch diver on your finger pad. 5 finger pad and the palm too. Then, on top of it, I feel the temperature, and we are able to render 18 to 42 Celsius degrees, so hot and cold sensations. And when I start sliding on it, I feel the textures, the roughness of the material, and the same we can do with the glove.
Talk to me about compatibility with various VR devices.
Any kind of VR headset on the market. We are agnostic, let's say. So now we are using a Meta Quest 3, but we are compatible with all the headsets on the market. And typically we are targeting business applications, VR training, for instance, or XR training in general, for industrial scenarios, safety training, medical training, but also marketing activations and entertainment. At the moment, the device is a business device, since also the price is 6,000 euros for the pair of gloves. So it's something that is typically targeting business for this, but the direction is this one. The target market is the gaming, and we are also using AI tools to make this process as fast as possible.
So this new TV proof of concept from TCL can turn any 2D video content into 3D in 8K, and it's actually good.
We use the lenticular lens on the surface of a normal LCD, and we also use the algorithm to change 2D contents into 3D, and you can get the 3D performance at 114 degrees. So you can move free from in front of our TV and get a suitable 3D performance.
Yeah, I would love to see the change of depth if we could do that. Can you show that? As you see the bar up top, it actually allows you to adjust the depth. There's more separation between the subject and the background. So, and the quality is actually really good. You see other 3D products and it's a little blurry, or there's the color offsets, and there's none of that garbage here. There is no eye tracking here. It works no matter your angle of view, too. Yeah, this feels like a big step forward in terms of technology.
Okay. And that's it. I like looking at all this stuff. I'm not gonna lie, like some of the glasses were cool. Not gonna lie. This was cool. The Lenovo ThinkPad. That was sick. And then the Wear Chat BT is kind of not bad as well. But this, where is it? This one? The X Real 1S and the RG Real, I think is this. But being able to plug up to the Steam Deck and see that shit in your glasses, that's fire. The engine AI was sick. There's a couple of sick ones. Not gonna lie. This one too, Sharper Robot. Oh, Sharper Robot's sick. Dealing cards, folding stuff, making origami. It's cool. I like Magic Teak, but it just needs to be more like compact than that square, that cube. That shit is intense recovery. There's some cool stuff. Bunch of cool stuff.